What's up, TNA Impact Wrestling fans? This is Nick here, and I'm going to be doing a TNA Impact Wrestling review for the 13th of the 6th, 2013. It was the second show that emanated from Atlanta, Georgia. Match number 1 was a BFG Series qualifier and was Bad Influence versus Gunner and James Storm, the new tag team champions. Pretty much a mediocre BFG Series tag team match, and was won by Bad Influence to advance to the BFG Series after Kazarian rolled up Storm in a small package following a belt shot from Daniels. Like this new team of Gunner and James Storm, pretty cool combination. You know, if TNA look for a name for the tag team, I think they should be called Rough and Tough, as that is what they are. You know, Storm being the tough and Gunner being the rough. Please follow my idea up, TNA, on this name for a tag team, as I think it's quite a cool name, as this describes what the two individuals are. Match number 2 was another BFG Series qualifier and was the returning Crimson versus Joseph Park, TNA's resident lawyer. It's another mediocre BFG Series qualifier that was won by Park to advance to the BFG Series after a roll up on Crimson. It's another mediocre match, nothing too special, guys. Match number 3 was another BFG Series qualifier and was Rob Theory versus Magnus versus Matt Morgan versus Kenny King, former X Division champion. It's an epic 4-way BFG Series qualifier that was won by Magnus to advance to the BFG Series following a Mac Daddy driver on Kenny King. I think Magnus has the potential to rise to the top this year and win the Bound for Glory series, as he is elevating his game greatly. Please, you know, push Magnus to win the BFG Series TNA this year, as I think he has got what it takes. You know, the whole feud with Aces and Eights is paying off greatly. I think he deserves a main event push now. Match number 4 was another BFG Series qualifier and was Showtime Eric Young versus A-Double Austin Aries. It's a brilliant BFG Series qualifier. It's probably my favourite match of the entire show, and was won by Aries to advance to the BFG Series after dropping EY with a huge brainbuster. Bang! Austin Aries is another one of my favourites to win the BFG Series, as you know, lately, since losing the titles to Bobby, since him and Bobby Roode lost the tag team titles, you know, Austin Aries has kind of been an afterthought, and you know, him winning the BFG Series would be a great way of putting him back in the title picture, as Austin Aries is one of my favourite wrestlers in TNA. Match number 5 was a Battle Royal BFG Series qualifier and was pretty a unique Battle Royal, to say the least, and was Doc versus Garrett Bischoff versus Wes Briscoe versus Devon versus Mr. Anderson versus Nux. Pretty much a joke of a BFG Series qualifier that got physical when it went down to Doc and Mr. Anderson. Anderson brawled with Doc and threw him out to advance to the BFG Series. I think I know where the Aces and Eights story is going now, because Sting hinted that he was getting the Main Event Mafia back together, and he said, "Aces and Eights, you're all going to fall." I think I know what's going to happen. I think the Aces and Eights will all start crumbling to the point where it's just Bully Ray and Devon. I think, you know, it'll eventually come down to just those two, and which will eventually lead to the Team 3D reunion we all shall expect and hope for. That's the way I think it's going to happen. You know, all the aces and eights will crumble and fall, leaving just Devon and Bully Ray, which will lead to a fully fledged Team 3D reunion, which we all need in TNA right now. As you know, we need another tag team in the tag team division, and Team 3D would be a great exception to the tag roster. Match number 6 was the main event of the evening and was another great BFG series qualifier. It was AJ Styles versus Olympic wrestling legend Kurt Angle. It was a cool main event and won by AJ after a roll up on Angle, and due to interference from the Aces and Eights also helped Styles advance to the BFG series. Yeah guys, it's a pretty cool main event with AJ winning due to the interference from the Aces and Eights. I hope the Aces and Eights storyline ends sooner or later, because it's kind of getting boring now. You know, Devon had a good reign with the TV title. Bully's the world champion. Get the other lots of wholesome titles as well. Get maybe Wes and Garrett to hold the tag titles, maybe, and perhaps give Nux a push as well, because he hasn't held a title yet. Yeah guys, that's my TNA Impact Wrestling review for the 13th of the 6th, 2013, and was the second show from Atlanta, Georgia. Hope you enjoy it guys, okay, and do subscribe to my channel soon, and please